I'm Gary Walker, and I'm the music director here at WBGO. We're a jazz station, and we provide news and information to people all over the world. We've been here 30-some years. It's probably older than most of your parents. And my job here, when I get off the air every day at 10 o'clock, is to screen all the new music and all the music that comes into WBGO. And this is just a little bit, so you can see there's a lot of work to do this week. So what I do is I talk to record companies and artists who want their music played on Jazz 88. And then I listen to each and every one of these. And then we fit them into our format, which is the music that we play within the course of an hour at WBGO. I recommend, if you've never been to a radio station before in your life, that you come down to 54 Park Place in Newark, bring your parents, and take a tour of the radio station. But in the meantime, we'll do the best we can here today. So what happens to the music once I've listened to it, and once we determine that it's something that would sound good at 88.3 FM? I'll tell you. Well, hello again. How did I get here so fast? Jazz is magic. So, like I was telling you, I listen to the music and it makes its way onto the air at WBGO. It then goes into our music library. This is just a little bit of the music that we play. All in all, there are probably 35,000 CDs in this room. And that doesn't count the brand new releases that are in the other room that we're going to show you in just a minute. So, do you like jazz music? Do your parents like jazz music? You know, there's something for everybody at WBGO. For example, maybe you want to hear some Miles Davis. All this music up here, this is all Miles Davis. Better yet, maybe you want to hear some scat music. Then you go to somebody like Louis Armstrong. He was the father. He was the best. And you'll learn more about that in a little bit. So that's what we do here. That's what I do when I get off the air. I'm on the radio from 6 in the morning until 10. But is that in this room? No, that's in our control room, where you can listen to WBGO at home, in your car, on your computer, on your iPad, on any mobile device you might have. We have listeners all over the world. And here's where we do it from.
I'm Rob Crocker. How are you? This is our control room studio. Michael Bourne here is on the air now. And we have our CD players, CD player 1, 2, and 3. That's where we play the music in the CD players. These are the board buttons, and we can press them for the microphone, we can press them for the sound of the CD players and commercials from our big screen, which we call the Inco. Turntables. Sometimes we play LPs, records, and the microphone. We need the microphone in order to talk. Gary mentioned earlier about the new music, the new CDs. This is where we keep them. Down here, the special controls for live broadcasting anywhere around the country. We can come through here to our board and broadcast to you. Here is the federal controls for emergencies and things like that. And our red light. When that's on, shh, no talking.
Dan Carter with you on behalf of Rhonda Hamilton this week. A very good afternoon to you all. Doug Doyle's here from the WBGO Newsroom. A very good afternoon to you as well, sir.
Well, LeBron James and the Miami Heat got it done last night with a strong third quarter, so they're tied now with the San Antonio Spurs at a game apiece. And one more day before they play Game 3. Both the Mets and the Yankees have the night off tonight. This Jazz 88 update. We'll have another one coming up with Andrew Meyer at 4:04 this afternoon. I'm Doug Doyle with Dan Carter, who's in this afternoon for Rhonda Hamilton on Jazz 88. I'm sitting where the news anchor is each and every morning and afternoon here at Jazz 88. We have a couple of screens that we work with. We work with the main screen that we have our scripts. As you might have seen in the noon news, I do have a script that it's prepared that we get information. But on this screen here is actually where all our sound comes from. All the sound that the WBGO News Department, all the reporters go out and feed their reports and feed their packages. Then they're all transferred here into this ENCO system, and within a touch of the button there, we have our reporters at my fingertips. So it's an effective way of delivering the news here at Jazz 88. It's nice. You might wonder why we have this screen here in front of the announcer and the newscaster. Sometimes that helps cushion the sound, much like a drummer in a jazz trio. You might see that the drum is actually a little bit loud. I think sometimes my voice might get too loud for this room, so they try to cushion it a little bit. We'll see. Hopefully it's pleasing enough to carry it through, though. So this is our home here on the air. This is where all the work comes to, and all the hard work of all the reporters. It looks so simple that it all gets kind of whittled down into one screen, but that's what happens here at Jazz 88, and we're glad that you enjoy the newscasts and all the special programs we put together here.
This is the room where we have a lot of live performances at WBGO. Do I play the piano? I don't. But some of the world's greatest jazz pianists have sat right here in this room at WBGO and played maybe some of your favorites, which, by the way, here at Jazz 88 we have a children's series which will tell you how to stay in touch with what we have, where you and your parents can come enjoy the best live music, and it's free, and it's all from WBGO.
Hi, I'm Josh Jackson from WBGO. I'm the Special Projects Producer, and we do a variety of recordings here at WBGO in addition to the regular recordings that you hear played by our announcers. We actually record music. Perhaps you've been to our performance studio and you've seen that we record bands there. We also do what are called remote recordings, where we go out to different venues in the New York metro area and broadcast concerts, and in fact we broadcast them live on WBGO as we record the music. What you're in right now is a production studio, and this one actually mimics what you essentially see in the on-air control room. And so what we have the ability to do is record promos and other spots that you hear on the air here at WBGO, and we also have the ability to do editing of music and editing of interviews, and also archiving, because we have a tremendous amount of material that we have recorded over 34 years now.
So, when people come to the radio station and when they leave, this is how you walk through this area. This is where we have our art gallery. Every month we have a different exhibition of art. And so people walk by and look at this, and people leave and they look at this and they make nice comments about this. And we have a party every exhibition. Nice party too. And so all of this is the art gallery section of WBGO FM, and it's open Monday through Friday during business hours. People can just come in and take a look at the art gallery. Now, we want to say thanks so much for coming to WBGO FM, and talk to you on the radio. Bye-bye.